Hello, this is episode 13 of Nightfall. I'm Apocrypha from Apoc Industries. Today we got a couple of things on the docket. Number one, we really have to get a handle on the biters that are on this landmass because we want to not have them expanding within our territory. We also want to clear out this coal patch so that we can wall off here. And set up our radar array, up here somewhere, so that it can continue to scout for us. So what we're going to do is grab a bunch of walls, assuming we don't have a bunch already. No, we do not. We're going to grab a bunch of walls and just head out. Okay. We're good for ammunition anyway. And we did grab our radar array at the end of last episode. So I think what we'll do is we'll swing up over through here and clear out through this area on our way towards this coal patch. I think that's what we'll do. Of course, we'll drive through all the trees we can on the way there. Just double check we also have lots of construction bots, so clearing out these biters shouldn't be a problem. We're also well stocked up on turrets. Lab research speed 2 is finished. Let's grab fluid wagons. We're just going to slip in close enough to be able to kill this worm. There we go. Right. And like I said, we are going to continue sort of northwest. Hopefully these biters won't have expanded too much. I don't think they even have any worms here. There we go. It would be nice if we had been dragging up some power poles, but since we weren't, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to plunk down our radar array. Maybe... Let's just take a look at what's on the other side of here. Maybe we can toss down our radar array here and then wall off on the top side. Or... be a lot more efficient to wall off on the other side down here. So let's do that. Get our radar array. Right there looks good. Clear a little spot for some walls. And of course we were damaging these already. We can fix them though. Whoops. And we'll wall these spots off. We will wall these spots off as well. There we go. There we go. So now at least we'll know that fighters won't be able to spawn in from the northwest there. And clearly this won't operate until it has power. Maybe we can bring power down right now. We could do this in the car theoretically, but then I'd probably be running into trees, so we'll just not do that. I think this is the right direction, though. Yeah, we can pretty much head just south from here then. Everything's going to be staying pretty haphazard until we get some rails down anyway. There we go. Perfect. Let's see. Anything else that's interesting for us right now? Might as well grab the levels of mining productivity that we can get. Did I leave my car somewhere? Oh, I totally did too. Whoops. Oops. This is a common problem, leaving the car out. Maybe we can go take out these biters on the way up. Although I would feel much more confident in our biter taking out capabilities if we had the car. And it's not too far away. So, yeah, we'll grab the car. Oh, and also put some ammo into these turrets, I guess, eh? They'll be doing some really nice scouting for us up here. Wonderful. I still don't like to come at biters from the north, so we are going to come at these biters from this direction. Okay. Now we've got a big base up here. Don't see any worms. That doesn't mean that they're not there. It just means I don't see them. I'd actually like to not have the car out for this because we're just going to be turret creeping. There's too much to get stuck on. And I think that's it for biters here. Just make sure we grab all of our turrets. Okay. Still have lots of walls. Also don't see any worms here, which is good news. Wonderful, wonderful. Might be interested in actually getting a radar down here, just so that it's at the edge of our vision, so we can potentially see what's going on if we need to. We can easily connect that up to our radar array, which is up here. Again, probably easier to take the car, but also at the same time not easier because of all the trees. Probably be easier if we weren't placing these poles through the trees, really, is the big thing. But we are, so it is what it is. There we go. And we'll keep grabbing mining productivity for now. Currently 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so biters should be still pretty calm. We're going to clear out the rest on this little pass here and get that walled off. And then we should be fairly certain that there's no remaining biters in the rest of this area inside our territory. What we're calling our territory, anyway. Can't know for sure that it is our territory until we have vision on all of it, but you know, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. We may get reinforcements from both directions here. Maybe not. Whoops, that wasn't a turret, that was a rock. Now this one does have some worms to take care of, so we will break out the car here, but we'll do so in a moment. We've got a lot of biters to clear out first. Alright, so yes, let's get the car out now and deal with some of these worms. Oh, and we are starting to see spitters too, that's exciting. Alright, with that done, we have pretty much secured this area right here, and we are going to wall all this off. We're going to wall off at the chokiest points, like right here for example. Maybe even toss up a couple of turrets. And a radar. We'll swing around the other side and wall off that side. It is getting late, so I won't be surprised if biters decide that now is the time that they want to attack. So we should probably wall off sooner rather than later, but we will get to that. There we go. And the goal isn't to have this completely defended from biters. The goal is mostly just to have a little bit of defense there so that we know that biters are not going to be spawning, like additional spawners are not going to be spawning behind us. That is the big goal. There we go. Perfect. This looks like it might actually end there, so we might not even need to wall off there either, which would be really nice. And we have a bunch of turrets around that copper patch that we can go pick up. And we also need to go clean up some mess around here. I'm not 100% sure what the best way to wall this mess is. Wall off this mess is. Not sure what the best way is. I have to figure that out tomorrow, though. In the meantime, we're going to grab all of our turrets. These orphan turrets are just very sad. Cool. Have we seen any resources up here? Oh, and the biters are starting to get ornery because it's nighttime, and they have expanded right next to where we are pumping oil, so... Oh, and we see that some biters up here want to get through as well. So it looks like maybe we should be more worried about putting at least a couple of turrets to defend these walls. Well, we're here now, so where are those coming from? Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're all right. We're all right. I'm not sure how far biters can shoot, or spitters can shoot. But we definitely want our turrets to be able to shoot back. Okay. We'll leave this wall be for now. It'll probably keep getting attacked by fighters for the rest of the evening, but it's okay. Good. So the small spitters are going to be in range of those turrets, which is exactly what we need. And we are driving in the dark through the woods. Never a good idea. Oh, it looks... Okay, so those biters up by the other wall I was talking about, they were not an attack force. They were an expansion force. So we will we'll go take them out too, I guess. While we're here, it's just about midnight. All right. I really don't think that we're going to want to spend resources constantly having to defend up here from these biters, which are right here. So we are just going to take them out. Easy peasy. Okay. Eventually, we will also be making proper modular walls on all this, but for now, this is good enough. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, I really wish we had more resources available. That's what I'm thinking. We can tear down this array because it has revealed what we needed it to reveal. And we'll put up an additional radar just to maintain that. So not any resources up here. It's unfortunate, but I mean, not unexpected. So I think what'll make sense, we should be safe down here. We definitely need to get here walled off. We should probably wall off maybe here. Well, hello. I look forward to seeing whether this is connected to anything. And oh, I already know that it's not. Okay, so we don't need to wall this off at all. We just need to go down there and kill those biters, and we'll be good. So we're going to make a wall right here. We're going to make a wall, I would say, in here maybe? In here. And then wall off here. We're just going to get these parts walled off, claim this interior for ourselves, and then we can, knowing that that's safe, we'll be able to make some properly fortified walls and then do some more exploring for other resources. In the meantime, though, I do want to take out these biters down in the south because they are in a position where they can easily start expanding, and they're annoying to get out to deal with. So we will deal with them now while we're kind of out and about in this direction, so that we don't have to ever come back here, which would be nice. Unless, of course, our scans reveal that there's something super interesting down here, in which case we would come back. And we feel very bad for our car, which has so many dents and dings in it, it's not even funny. And there are some worms, so we'll use our car to creep. Not really going to be a problem, though. I mean, we can pretty much out damage the worms anyway, so it's not that big of a deal, but still. Great. Oops. It's fine. Okay, I will place one final radar down at the bottom here that can continue scanning way down to the south for us. Again, just to see if there's anything interesting down here. We don't expect that there will be, but you never know. We're also almost out of large power poles, so hopefully we have enough to reach our other radar. And we'll grab our car as well. We are not going to have enough power poles. Do we have enough stuff to craft a couple? Yes, we do. Perfect. So that'll start scanning down here for us. Yeah. So what we need to do now is basically head home and plan for tomorrow, which is going to be more clearing out biters and more building walls. That's probably what it's going to be for the next little while. Well, I'll close this out now. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to catching you next time.